Good morning, this is Angela Thoma with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we are back for another day of fun. Yes, we are. And can you guess by this picture that winter is in the air? And we are going to work on our altered book. So let me put that paper aside. Let the mess begin. Woohoo! So, I've got everything cleaned up, I have things put away, and I have Christmas back out. Oh boy. And so we flip through here a little bit, and we come to this is the last page we worked on. Oh, and there's the one we missed. I love how that turned out. So, let's go back to this one that we have missed. Apparently, it's going to go like this. So, I haven't picked out any paper for it yet, but let's get rid of these flaps by flipping them over. And let's glue them down a bit. So how is everyone today? I hope everyone is well and that you're staying healthy and that your numbers aren't going up in the you know what. They are going up here. We had like 26 in town a couple weeks ago, a week ago or so. 2 weeks ago, I guess. And yesterday we were up to 46. So a little disturbed about that. I don't really go anywhere, so I don't worry too much about getting sick, but I do have to go once in a while somewhere. You know how it is. We all get kind of tired of being stuck in one place. Let's see what we used before. Okay, we did that. And we did this one there. And we did this one there. So, let's go lighter on this one. On the inside. Or we could go music. Ooh. What if we have some Christmas music? Let me take a quick peek. Down into the music cupboard I go. Well, it's not a cupboard actually. Oh my goodness, what is in this drawer? That's not Christmas music. Nope. Hang on. You've done this to start with, huh? Hi, Miss Libby. Are you here to help Mommy? Christmas carols. I knew I had one somewhere. Okay, let's see. It only cost 25 cents in the day. This belonged to my aunt. Oh, published when? I can't read that. You don't know. It came in my phone. Not clear. Silent Night. Oh gosh, I hate to tear up any of them, not knowing the real date on it. Oh, it's such a beautiful picture. We can take this page out because there's nothing really on the back of it. Let's see what we can do with it to make it fit in here twice. Has to go clear down to there. Need a pencil. Take it off right about there by somewhere in here. Okay, let me cut that. Could not find the mark. Now, hopefully I cut it right. I do want to go in because we want this to cover this. So, let's ink around this. This is the new ink I got. It's Ground Espresso by Ranger. It's a Tim Holtz Distressing ink. I love it. Got a new pad on my inker, so it's not so messy. It's not throwing out fuzzies, so that's great. Okay, so we're going to put it right about there. Looks good to me. Oh dear, what should we do? Maybe a little bit of glue. Let's find out if it's... So I left my glue open. This is the deal. And it got hard as a rock. So I set it underneath my lamp and warmed it up for a day. And it's working fine this morning. So if you're like me and you happen to leave your glue open now and then, just an idea for your stick glue like this, that all hope is not lost. That the possibilities are very real that you can fix it. And bring it back to life. Okay, there's that one. Perfect. Now let's go over here. I have a feeling, is this going to work? That is going to work. Look at the hat. I'm just going to leave that up there. We can find something else to put up there. Yeah, it just fits. I'm going to take a little bit off this side because I would rather have these words centered in there at the top. So let's take it off a little bit right there and clear over here. Okay, just a minute. I'll flip myself around here. Whoops. A little more off of there. Oh, it just does not quite really fit, does it? But we're going to use it. Thou Joyful Day shows. That works for me. Move that over there. Oh, goodness. So, are you guys making any journals lately? I've been making so many videos that I hardly have time to watch videos anymore. So sometimes I'm getting up really early just to watch some. And a lot of times I'm just not getting there to watch them like I'd like to. My dog's walking out of here slowly. I don't know. But, oh, I forgot to ink it. For shame, Angela. We'll just do it this way. Take that, your little book. And come over here and do the same exact thing. What are you doing, Libby? Got your ball? Got a tennis ball? Oh boy, that's fun. Mommy doesn't have time to play. Mommy's making a video. Okay. Now, this book does have bad language in it. I'm going to tell you right now. I am so sorry about that. I did not know that it was like that when I bought it. So let me just do this, and if there's a bad word there, I apologize. Oh, that coffee is so good. Yes, I got a bad book. Crazy thing is if I wanted to buy a naughty book, I couldn't do it because I'd be too embarrassed. So you see, then you accidentally buy one and it's like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Okay, I gotta move that. Sorry. What if I did this? Let me just see something here. No, that does not fit. That almost fits. I was just seeing if I could double up on some of my papers. I do like this bird, but that doesn't really work there. This will work down here, I think. So, let's see. Let's cut this one. Right about there. And we'll only need it cut up so far. Right there. So I'll cut that off there first. Oh, Libby, you are in the bad spot, young lady. You're right in Mommy's way. To get my other cutter and put it at the table. Okay, so there's that one. Going to draw a line right here. And then we'll cut that off. There's a line there, Angela, so make it straight. As straight as possible. I'm going to ink in here because I don't want to get them too close in there because they will it'll start bunching up bad. I almost wonder if I should have been putting like a blue in there or something. That would have been very pretty. Not that there's anything wrong with vintage style. But now that I've said it, I want to put blue in there just to see. I'm going to have to put one of these. Okay. Actually, let's put it here for a minute so that we can see this page quite well. And we will ink this one up. So, let's see, what's been going on? Not a thing. Nada. Just, you know, I'm starting to enjoy being at home, and I miss going out to Kansas to see my daughter and grandson and her husband and my daughter's husband and the girls, and that's been very hard. Just not flying anywhere right now. And because of my grandson's health, I would have to quarantine myself when I got there, and can't afford to quarantine for 10 to 14 days in a hotel and all that stuff. So, we'll get there eventually. But I sure do miss him. Need to send my grandson out a letter today. He's just a little guy. He's in kindergarten this year. But, oh golly, I sure miss him. Whoops. Let's see, that holds. You better hold. I'll have a sip of coffee while I am holding it down. Okay. Now let's come over to here. And we are going to put a little bit of glue down this side. Okay, now remember, when closing this helps to bring the page fully over to match it up with the page pretty close anyway to the page that it is connecting to. And then I am going to grab some of these little doodads. Even though it puts marks on the paper, it does kind of hold it down a little better. And, you know, this glue dries pretty fast, so we don't really have to worry too much about that. Okay, these birds are going to go here. So, we need to bring this one about to there, I guess. I'm going to cut that off. Now we'll tuck this one under here. Right about there. And then, oh goodness. Guess we better go right about there. Thank goodness it didn't cut the very tip of the bird's feather off. I was worried that I might. And not glue, but ink. Okay, let's make sure it's going to fit. It won't do us any good if it doesn't fit. Oh, it's pretty, isn't it? Oh, I'm so excited about it. Can't wait to alter my next book. I kind of like doing this. I mean, look at it. The binding's already built for you and everything. I love that. You don't have to put in the spine. It's all there. Get right on the edges here, because that seems to be where I'm having the biggest problem with getting it to lay down and stick. Oh, pretty, isn't it? Oh, that's my stomach growling. Do you ever have those days where you're just hungry for everything? I am a hungry for everything kind of day. I think it's because I want something sweet. Halloween's coming, and I don't even think we're celebrating this year. No kids at the door, no big candy bars to munch on. Oh, darn. Oh, well, it's the way it goes. who knows? We might go buy each other a nice big candy bar. We give away the big candy bars at Halloween. So all the kids love coming here because it's the house with the big candy bars. Oh, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's flip this and flip this. That one's a little harder page to turn. I wonder if I should glue these to this one to reinforce that one a little bit. That would change the book, wouldn't it? Well, it just needs a paper on it anyway. Oh, I do love that. Now we could do something like that and make a tuck spot here. That would save paper, which would be good. Let's look at this one, because I know I'm not going to use the calendars. So if I can use this one here, that would be really nice. And I do like that. I love having the fir boughs there. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Going to cut it off right there. And hopefully that'll keep the page sturdy enough. Okay. Let's ink that one up. We don't need to ink in there, but I'm going to finish it anyway. And we will glue this one down. Gosh, nothing exciting has happened lately. Oh, I do have something to share with you though. Go back over that glue around the edges. Sorry to cover it all up with a towel, but I like to get all that glue off of there first thing. Oh, it's just so pretty. And we do have music on this one, but we still have that little fence there. I think we'll use the fatter one. Okay. So we need to chop it off. We're going to chop you off, paper. And now we're going to ink you up. It'll be like a band-aid where we cut your paper. See? Told ya. I know, paper talking again. It was once a living thing, you know. I looked at our clock in the bathroom this morning, and it was Saturday, October 31st or whatever, and it was reading Army time 15 something. And I was like, wait a minute, it is not Saturday, and it is certainly not 3 in the morning or whatever it was. I don't remember. Not 3, but 3 in the afternoon. I was like, something is wrong. Anyway, the stupid clock, it reset itself to some other time zone. And my husband says, well, what do you want me to do with it? And I'm like, I want you to fix it. And he's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, remember, these are the clocks that I can't fix. It's a clock, for heaven's sakes. I should be able to set it. I cannot set these clocks for nothing. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. But I can't. They will not set for me. I don't know if it's just that I have some sort of a weird magnetic field in my hand that sets it off, or what. But a clock should not be so confusing to set either. You know, a clock should be easy to set. At least that's what I think. Shouldn't have to try and figure out how to set a clock. But you know, a lot of stuff is really like that, don't you think? That they just make it especially difficult. And I don't know why. Especially like if it's a clock, or maybe it's a stereo system. It's like the one I have in here. You just turn it on, put in a CD, and it plays. Now, the one out in the living room, no, not so. I can't get the crazy thing to go on. And he got it so that I could listen to music more, because I love music. But can't make it work. So, don't know. Okay, on this page we're going to cut this out, and it is going to be a big pocket. Now remember, on the big pocket pages, if you don't want the page to go clear in, just glue it halfway down here, and your card will only have to be this long instead of this long. Does that make sense? I don't know if it does or not. So, we need something right here, because we're going to have that cut out and it's going to open here. So first let's figure out what we want to put there. This might be a good place for this, because it has this other stuff on it, so that we don't want to have to really worry about. It doesn't have to go clear to the edge. Probably better if it doesn't. I ink up the sides because when your paper comes down, if it's not quite covering it, it would be better that it was darkened up anyway. So that's why I do it that way. But I don't need to ink the bottoms. So YouTube changed its how you, when you upload and you put your description in, yeah, it's not just 1 or 2 boxes. Oh no. No, there's a lot of boxes, and they want you to fill them all out. Well, I also have what's called TubeBuddy, and it used to be that when I uploaded, I could put my tags down below. Well, for you, they're not down below. They'll be off to the side if you get to see them at all. So that people can find the videos. And so I put my tag in, went to put my tags in, because I had them saved in 3 different, under 3 different names. No tags. I had to come up with all my own. And being a part of TubeBuddy, you paid for that extra thing for tags. And so now I've got to go back to TubeBuddy and say, hey, are you fixing this, or do I get some money back, or what happens here? Josephine, I'm sharing. Look at this. Josephine got this fabric, and it is soft on one side, really soft. She thought maybe it was curtain fabric. It does look like curtain fabric on the outside for sure, so maybe the inside is like a way to make it darker, because it is hard to see through. She coffee dyed this, and it is absolutely beautiful. So that's the coffee dyed. But look at this one too. This is cabbage dyed, and look. Isn't that just perfect for this album? She says it tears easy. But how beautiful. So I'm anxious to use that in this. And look at this. It will make a very good spine covering back here. It's perfect. And then this is the natural color. Isn't that nice? It's just an off-white, kind of a creamy color. Very pretty. But I think she's right. I think that it must be a curtain fabric. But very soft on one side and a little bit rough on the other side. So anyway, I got that from Josephine. Thank you, Josephine. So I'm going to leave the blue one out. Now I can put this in my drawer where I keep these rolls. So let me just take it out of this bag. There we go. Oops. This goes in that garbage. But won't that be perfect? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, now, this page. I must do something with that page. Was this my front cover? I don't remember what was my front cover. I need to pull it out of here. Let me set this aside for a second. I gotta get the front cover out, because if I don't, I'm going to use it. And if I use it, oh dear, that would be bad. Because then I would not have it. Oh, that's a pretty one. I love that. going in there. There's that one that we just used. Maybe I was going to use that. Oh, this one is so pretty. I bet it was this one. I love that. Very pretty. Yeah, one of those is it. I just am not sure which one it was. So, let's take another look. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back and look at my videos. I love that with the tree coming down and the house, but it's almost too close to the edge here. I could move it over. This is beautiful. And it fits, all but the bird. I could bring it over a little bit. Very pretty. Oh, and then here's this one. Look at that. I have a tree up here. So let's see, right there. That's very pretty. I love that. That's very pretty too, but the bird is on the wrong side. This is very nice. Put a little thing that says journal up there. Or we could go this way. That's very pretty with the house in it. With the wagon wheel. Keeps hanging up on my sweater. That's pretty. Yeah, that one's very pretty. And then here's this one again. No, I think I'll go with this one because the stuff is more on this side. This will be the spine. And then let's go right about there. Yeah, I think that might be the one for me. I think that would be good. I do love this one though. Okay, set this one over here because we don't want to use it. I'm going to make sure I didn't throw it in this other box. Nope, I did not. And we already went through all those. Oh, I found it. I think it was this one that I was going to use. I might use that one. That one is so beautiful. Yeah, front and back. Either one could be the front. Although it's better if you have things over this way a little bit. I think we'll go with the sled. Goes in there. This does not need to be out here. Okay. Well, let's see where we are. I think we have time to get this page done. Oh yeah, I like that. That's nice. Very nice. Okay, we don't need that one. But we do need a paper. Well, since it's almost a full page, let's put this one on there. Maybe this one. Let's go this way. That leaves us room for a pocket down here. Right there. Okay. Let's go right here. And there. Perfect. Now I do need to remove this. I won't remove this one because I'm getting too much pushback on it. Those are where I have to tear out some pages. Okay. Let's slip this under here. Just so we can see the edges of it without seeing the book underneath. Sorry that's so noisy. I'll try and do it quietly. Oh well. Speed it up. Cover your ears, turn your volume down, or just be like me and enjoy the sound. The sound of music playing in your ears on a piece of paper. Okay, this time I'm going to do the center first. And now I'm going to go around the edge. Oops. Come over here. There we go. Towel. That helps get any glue off the edges. And that didn't work any better. It's still coming up over here. So. hold that down for a minute. Well, probably not a full minute. Probably be just a few seconds. Okay. That helps. Okay. Okay. How many times have I said it today? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'm going to put this right about here. Shouldn't do that upside down because it always sets me off a little bit on center. I'm off center. Oh, how beautiful. Oh, it's just beautiful. Okay. Let's do this. Now remember, if you don't want a big long full page to stick a big long tag in, then this is where you would go ahead and use up some of your page like this, so that you can just put like a half a tag in. Pick your book up. I learned this from Gail, and it is such a good idea because it helps bring that book page up to the other book page. There, look at that. Now, because we glued part of this down, now we don't have to worry about needing a card that takes up the full book. This card will only go to right there. So about this much of it. That works out good because then you don't have as large of a space to fill with something. Okay, now we have, well, now we're back to tearing out pages. So we need this page, and we need to tear out, oh gosh, they're all glued together. I don't want to tear out a bunch at once because then it makes a mess. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me tear out this little piece. 5, 6. Don't get ahead of yourself, Raj. Okay, and there we go. Now, let's see. We can have one of those double pockets here. I think we'll just do a large layout page here, and then we can add our own pockets or belly band and something, corner pieces, something like that. So that puts us to here. And what shall we do? I think we'll do the folded. Oh, I know what we'll do. Let's do the full page on both sides, and then we'll do a cutout on both sides. Okay, so we're going to cut it out here and here, and it'll be a slip-in page. Perfect. And our time is up for the day. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you're getting out your altered book, your book you want to alter, because this is so fun, you guys. Like I said, it's so much easier in a lot of ways because it's a pre-built book, and you're giving it new life. You know, better than it going to the garbage pile, and eventually I'm going to have to pull out some more of these pages to use too. Oh, it's really beautiful, you guys. And I love these pages like this with this paper. It's just so pretty. And I love this one. I love that photo. How pretty. Okay, well, time to let you go for today. And I've loved hanging out with you. Don't forget, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share my video on Facebook or Pinterest or your blog. Just make sure you give me credit. But anyway, oh, and welcome new subscribers, and thank you to all my subscribers that are here with me almost every day. I sure appreciate it, and I really enjoy hanging out with you guys. As you know, I love to make YouTube videos. It's lots and lots of fun, and we'll be doing all kinds of goodies. Talk to you later. Bye. Hugs.